All right, guys. It is day 25 of the Hard Things project, and today is the day before the race. Yes, tomorrow we got the 10K finally after almost a month because even though it's day 25 of the Hard Things project, I was already training for a couple weeks. So it's been a little bit more than a month. And this is something very special for me. I want to tell you something. It's more than the race. It is even more than the training. It's the shaping of a new identity because I started running because somebody invited me to run after a long time, and once I started running again, I really started liking it. I just felt free. Any worry that I had in my mind, anything that was happening at that moment just went away, and I realized that running as an adult versus running as a teenager is, at least for me, such a different experience because it just quiets my mind. And when it comes to thinking and having thoughts, my mind is always racing. I'm always thinking about stuff. So one of the reasons why I've been practicing meditation and other disciplines as well, it's because, to be honest with you, I had some trouble quieting my mind for a long time. And I realized that when I run, my mind gets quiet, and I actually got to experience that moment and live in the present. So this month that I've been training for this 10K has been really special. It's been really something that has shown me a different side from myself that I didn't know, or probably I knew when I was younger, but I haven't experienced it in such a long time that I didn't even remember. So tomorrow is a celebration of that, my new identity. It's a celebration of where I want to go because at the end of the day, it's going to be hard for me because I haven't run in such a long time and I've just started training a month ago. But this is just the first step of what the Hard Things project is going to be. This is the first Hard Things. And it's just natural, right? Because if this is a step one, then you cannot go ahead and do an Ironman on step one. You have to start slow. You start, some people start with a 5K. I'm starting with a 10K. Then we're gonna go for the half marathon, then the triathlon, the Olympic triathlon, then the marathon. Then we're gonna do a half Ironman, and then we're gonna do an Ironman. And hey, after that, who knows? The sky's the limit because I'm not setting any limits. As long as my body respects myself and God gives me the health to be able to continue doing this, I'm gonna continue posting and I'm gonna continue doing cool things, hard things. Because hey, there's one thing that I realized at my 32 years old is that choosing your type of pain, it is definitely a privilege. It is a blessing being able to choose the type of pain that you want to suffer. And this is that type of pain that I wouldn't say I enjoy, but it's the type of pain that really I'm after because there is a lot of growth that comes from this type of pain versus other types of pain that probably are not under your control. And I believe that any type of suffering delivers some type of result, but certain types of suffering deliver different results that might get you closer to the goal that you're trying to get to. And I believe that this is mine. I believe that I've been looking for something like this for such a long time. I just didn't know what it was. And finally, I was able to find it. So I'm really happy about that. And today is a celebration of that. It's a celebration of the training, the discipline, the consistency, not drinking, not partying, going to sleep at the same time, early, waking up early, having good nutrition, sacrificing a lot of things, especially now that we have the holidays, in order to be able to arrive at the race like this, excited. I understand that because of my injury, I haven't been able to train at the level that I wanted to train. But hey, it is what it is. I know that I've given my 100%, and that is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about the race tomorrow. And of course, I'm going to document it. Of course, we're going to have the first decent video besides me just talking. But hey, talking about that, You're probably asking, what is that thing? I've always had trouble breathing. So a friend of mine that actually runs, okay, I'm just like starting to run. He actually runs. He recommended this, which is the turbines, and what it says that it's basically something that expands inside your nose, and it does help. It makes a difference. It is a little bit uncomfortable, and at the beginning it was hurting. The reason why I'm using it right now it's because I want to try to get used to it at least a little bit. I might not get used to it 100%, but at least I want to know how the feeling is. And it has 3 different sizes, so we'll see. One of the reasons why I didn't go for the nose strips is because I sweat a lot, and when I start sweating at 15-20 minutes, even though they help, they're probably even a little bit more efficient than these things, the turbines. It's because I sweat, and after 15-20 minutes they just come off, right? So no good for me. And besides, if you want to go for the good ones, not the Chinese ones, because those they last like 5 minutes, they're quite expensive. So we'll see how these go. They're reusable at least 10 times, so we'll see how that goes. Other thing that I wanted to show you guys, that's the Marathon Les Sables, just for a little bit of inspiration. But here we have our bib with our number. This is the shirt that we're gonna use in tomorrow. This is the hat that we're gonna be using. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. We have our Nike socks, the Elite Christmas version, because it was just Christmas, right? And just the shorts, compression underwear, just the regular stuff. Side the back, besides the other sizes, just in case. We have some compression sleeves. These compression sleeves right here, they've helped with the shins during training when I was running in pavement, so we'll see how they go. I've decided that I'm not going to use them because it does feel a little bit weird in my feet, especially when I'm running more than 30 minutes. I feel like circulation is not the same, but just in case, I'll take them. Depending on the weather, I'm taking this as well. The other Nike shoes, these are not Elite. Just, to have a backup just in case. And here, let me show you. Put this phone right here for a second. Just in case it gets too sunny. Taking some sunglasses as well. Love these. Have some blue ones as well. These are the ones that I chose for the race tomorrow. Just my elastic band, for warming up. Super basic. And this for my phone. The reason why I have this and I have to take my phone, it's because I couldn't find my Apple Watch. I know, I've been looking, and I said I'm not going to spend an expensive watch like the Garmin yet. It's too expensive. I have a Fitbit, and some of you guys are probably going to say, hey man, you need a Garmin at least, you need an Apple Watch. I have a Fitbit Inspire, and let me tell you something, it does the work. I understand that when you start running, like marathons or like the Mo up to 40 or like a marathon, half marathon, an Ironman, then you need an actual watch. But for tomorrow, this will do. So that's why I take my phone here. Besides that, I already carb loaded. I didn't eat much protein. It ate a little bit of protein during lunch, but I haven't ate for the last 2 hours. I'm gonna go to sleep in like 15-20 minutes after I post this. And I had 1 pill of electrolytes. I was just sipping water through the day, so that's enough. That's all you need. Besides that, so I was telling you, I carb loaded. I'm gonna go to sleep at 8:30. I'm gonna wake up around 4:15 a.m. Should give me enough time to be able to recover 100%. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna eat. Probably gonna have a couple eggs, a little bit of rice, and a banana. And then I'm gonna meditate for 30 minutes. Gonna do a little bit of worshiping as well, which is always key. There's nothing better than that in the morning. and then I'm gonna drive to Spanish River Park here in Boca Raton. It takes about 20 minutes from my house here in Boca. And they're saying that about 7 a.m. they're gonna start like closing, I believe A1A. So I definitely want to make sure that I get there at the latest at 6:30, so I can park, I can stretch, can meditate a little bit more, and probably gonna meet a couple friends that are running over there as well. So I'll try to get their opinions on how their training was, because just like me, they're not runners. They're bodybuilders, all right? I'm not saying that I'm a bodybuilder, but I lift weights. They're more like bodybuilders. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. One of them, they already told me that they're planning on completing it in like an hour and 15 minutes. So that's their pace. And if I run conservative and I feel a little bit of pain on the shins, that's probably going to be my time as well. But if everything goes well, I pray that everything's going to go well. I'm not going to feel any pain on the shins or the knees. Then we're going to go ahead and get into a pace so we can finish it in less than an hour. And tomorrow, you'll definitely know. So, guys, that is it for today. As for recovery, today we just did a little bit of cycling, just 20-30 minutes. Some very easy swimming to relax the body. Did 10 minutes of jacuzzi, 30 minutes of compression boots. And after that, I was feeling good. In the afternoon, though, the legs were feeling a little bit tight for some reason. So I did just 30 to 45 seconds with the Terragon. I started with the calves, went to the hamstrings, and then we did a little bit of quads and the glutes as well. That's it. 30 to 45 seconds, that's more than enough. If not, then tomorrow the legs are actually going to feel heavier or flat, and I don't want that 100%. So that was it. The rest of the day, we just lifted the legs for about 20 minutes, 2 times. I'm gonna try to do it one more time if possible. And that's it. I feel fresh, honestly. I feel good. Good job, ChatGPT. You trained me well. You gave me good suggestions. So I'm gonna keep using you, because the next thing, it's gonna be in April. They have marathon in New York. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. You guys know for sure. And I'll see you mañana.